Hi, I'm a Mac.
And I'm a PC. So, Mac, I hear you've been pretty busy with this iPad thing, huh?
Yeah, it's been a little crazy.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure things will die down. I mean, it's not like people really want to carry on another device. You know, they can really get everything they want to do on their old-fashioned PC.
Well, actually, we can...
I mean, web and apps are great, but, you know, what about the productive things like mail and word processing and spreadsheets and presentations? You know, I've got the market cornered on that.
Well, you know, with pages and numbers and Keynote, iPad users can do all of that. Hey, by the way, did you see this article? It says that we sold over 300,000 on our first day. Man, these things are just like flying off the shelf. How are your sales going, PC?
Bragger. Hi everyone, I'm Jeramy Gatza.
Oh, hey, and I'm Brian Collins. Welcome to a special iPad edition of Stuff.
iPad edition? And you Mac guys are all alike. Don't start with that.
Okay, fine. iPad and other cool stuff. Gee, PC, don't you guys have a sense of humor?
Actually, anyone who knows me knows that I'm about as big of a Mac fan as they come. So with that in mind, let's get to it. Brian and I picked up an iPad on release day so that we could give it a test spin.
That's right. Let's go ahead and roll that footage. So here we are, guys. It just seemed like a few months ago, and we were out in Cupertino, California at the Apple headquarters talking about all sorts of stuff, and it was the day that they actually officially announced the existence of the iPad, and now here we are, the Mall of Millennia, and guess what? It's release day. This is the day when they actually are going to set them free onto the public.
That's right, it's about 8:59, so 1 minute until they open the doors of the Apple Store. There's about 300 people here, so we're going to go inside, we're going to pick up an iPad, we'll show you some footage of the crowd and maybe get some interviews with some people, and then we'll unbox it and figure out what exactly is inside that box and how it can really maybe revolutionize technology. So.
Yeah, not just technology, but education. We're going to show you some really cool features of what that thing can do for us as educators. So come on, let's go take a look.
All right. Okay, so here it is, the Apple iPad.
Yeah, we're excited about the possibilities of what the iPad and other future tablets will bring to education. The greater screen real estate lends itself to developing larger amounts of content, and app developers have already begun to capitalize on that. Not to mention the fact that video just looks terrific. And one other feature that shouldn't be overlooked is Apple's new iBooks application.
You know, with iBooks, users can purchase and download entire books in full color in a beautiful user interface. Now, in order to give you a more comprehensive look at the iPad, we put together a special edition of Stuff to go over all the features. So make sure you take a look at that episode for more details on this game changer.
Of course, with that, we're counting on our students already having an iPad. But for our next topic, we found something that you and your students can use from any browser right now. Last month, we introduced you to a unique search engine called Wolfram Alpha. Here's another one that's just as unique, but very different. It's called Kosmix. Now, Kosmix is ideal when you or your students want to learn more about a topic by exploring what's happening right now in the technosphere. It gives you content that you may never have discovered otherwise in a simple, at-a-glance view.
Kosmix pulls and organizes the information from the web in various formats: facts, images, videos, discussions, social networks, blogs, and much, much more. And then it actually builds a customized web page that focuses on whatever you're looking for.
For example, if you enter a topic like Chinese culture into a traditional search engine, you'll most likely get a link to Wikipedia or perhaps a site like culturalchina.com. But if you use the same query in Kosmix, you'll get an immersive page with the history of China, video shorts about Chinese landmarks, blog entries about different types of Chinese customs, tweets and discussions about China, links to topics about things to see and do in China, information on different books, articles, and merchandise having to do with China, and much, much more. You can then copy that page's link, embed this on your own web page, or send it to your students, and they can then go back, take a look at the same page at any point in the future.
You know, one of the coolest things about these customized web pages is that they're constantly being updated with the most recent information that Kosmix can find.
That's right, Jeremy. Each time they load the page, Kosmix will dynamically update it with the newest articles, blogs, conversations, images, and any other material that it can find. It's really a nice research and informational tool to use when you or your students need to do like a deep dive into a particular subject.
You know, now that is useful.
Okay, for this month's Google Spotlight, let's talk about the overhaul that Google recently completed to Google Docs.
You know, I think a lot of these new features might be a result of Google's acquisition of Etherpad last fall. I mean, real-time on-screen collaboration, chat functionality, versioning, those are all Etherpad tricks.
Yeah, but what they've really done here is make Google Docs a full-fledged collaborative word processor instead of a text editor. There's so many more features: document formatting, margins, image placement, that type of thing.
You're right. Many times I found myself frustrated at the lag time when working with others. And then in the end, I just brought the content back into Word for final formatting. I think they may have solved both of these issues.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's going to prove to be even more powerful is the online drawing editor. It allows groups to collaborate in real time on flowcharts, drawings, that type of thing. It might just blow Dabbleport and Webspiration out of the water.
You know, and placing all these features right into the Google Docs interface that integrates with your Google account, they really couldn't have made it any easier.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Well, folks, that wraps it up for this month's edition for Stuff. But now, if you don't mind, I think I'll take this with me.
Well, just promise me you'll be careful.
It's okay. I'm an innovation specialist. I'm trained to handle this type of thing. Where's the on switch again?